Hello, bro. Just because we're camping doesn't mean you can not have clothes on.
I don't know, dude. Your mic is hot, man.
No, check 1 2, check.
They're all the same.
They're all the same.
They are all the same.
No, put your clothes back on.
Probably what it is.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Don't leak.
Okay. We're good. What is up,
Oh,
everybody? And welcome.
I do not like this camera angle.
Dude, this is the one we're gonna use from now on.
I don't know about that. But
Forever.
Forever, dude. We're gonna just permanently stay in this studio. We're just gonna live here.
Okay. We'll
Hot
take that. We'll
mic.
take that. So
Hot mic. All right, let me turn that down.
What is up, everybody? And welcome.
Your mic away.
Welcome back. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to episode 17 of the Raptorstrike podcast. My name is Joey, aka Joey Smoey. To my right, we have
Raptor Man 5.0.
And to my right, we have
EcoBoom S550, aka Cell.
We have been gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's
slacking.
14 days.
Well, 3 weeks if you count. Two episodes, but 3 weeks.
Yes. Because
We've been slacking.
We've been slacking.
we've been busy.
Actually, we've been actually really busy.
That is
Yes.
true.
Very busy.
Very busy.
We 2 weeks ago, and we'll touch back on it more. We had off rodeo, so we did not do an episode last week or that week. And then last week, I was out of town for not vacation. I was about to say vacation.
Damn, you didn't
I was
invite
out-
me, dude. You didn't. No invite.
I was out of town for work. What happened to Eclipsey? We don't talk about that. That's a secret.
That's his old stage name, just for everybody that's
was
not aware.
my-
That was his old stage name.
That was my old gamer tag, and back when I did streaming for A&M San Antonio, that was the tag I would use. That was in my intro. He was actually Zombies was the one I trained to be me.
Wow. He said, without him, there wouldn't be a you.
I crawled.
so you could run.
So yes, that was my old gamer tag, but we had off rodeo, and then I had to go out of town for work, but we are back. We are back after a 2-week hiatus. We're ready to hit it hard, and we are going to share what we've been doing.
Let's start with today. What were we doing today?
What were we doing today?
All right. So today we're actually out at the Shirt Civic Center, alongside Alamo Hero Con.
Where's the Shirt Civic Center?
It's on Shirts Parkway
1400
in Shirts, Texas. It's very. That's how you know you're in a small town, when everything's the same.
When they
name.
have a department of the redundancy department.
Yeah. So, you know what? They just wanted to make sure that the residents can remember where everything
It's
was.
in shirts.
It's in shirts. It's
Okay.
in shirts. Put your shirt on. Put your shirt on. No. So it's been a long while, and of course, I'm wearing a new shirt that is.
Happy belted birthday.
It's messed up. You didn't gotta call her out for that. Thank you. Yes. So
Hello.
for anyone that didn't know, yesterday was my birthday. I have turned 24.
Woo!
And
Happy birthday to you.
you know what?
Happy birthday to you.
At
Happy
that
birthday,
rate,
dear Noah.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Happy buddy.
That was spicy.
Thanks. Yeah.
Sorry to the stream.
Thank you. Oh, that was something I didn't touch on. This is our camping episode, so we have a fire in the background.
Just pretend it's a fire.
For
For legal reasons, we weren't allowed to put an actual fire
our
here.
studio landlord said we couldn't do an actual campfire.
Yeah.
But what the landlord don't know won't hurt him.
Yeah, we barricaded the door so we can do a campfire.
But either which way, yes, the studio looks completely different because I wanted to do a cleanup, and it went from a cleanup to completely emptying out the place. And of course, we did a little bit of a clickbait on our story. Did things come to an end? The way that our setup did come to an end, and we're actually going to be remodeling. And of course, we're not finished, so we're going to. Basically, the idea for this is our campsite from off rodeo, and I gotta say I had a great time. It was an amazing experience, and we will touch base on that in a moment, because we actually have Krillin, who's in the chat right now. He also attended, and he worked with us as basically our photographer and videographer, and also made a video showcasing a lot of things that happened for us. Not so much everybody else included, but it was really mainly focused on us, and we really appreciate him and all his time. And he could have been doing anything else on the planet that day, and he decided to spend that day with us, and we really appreciate it. So we will be showing that video here live, and after that, if y'all think the video is really cool, y'all can share it, and we're actually going to post it. What?
I like it.
1 like, and I'll shut off Noah's mic. Thanks, guys. So, anyways, I had a really great time. Alamo HeroCon is this weekend, and it's actually a it's a free event this weekend.
Yo.
So everybody can go and just enjoy what's going on. We had a small car show up with No Gates Itasha, which is run by Peter. He is in the Azure Lane F-150. I had a great time. Unfortunately, the City of Shirts, they changed up some of the rules, so we didn't set up a whole booth like we did the first time we were out there at Alamo HeroCon. So all of our stuff was up against the wall and just playing music. And at that rate, we had a really good time. It's hot outside. We were able to be inside, walk around, talk to vendors. Some of the celebrities that were there. Leilani Shu was there with us again, and wonderful lady to just sit down and chat with. And we actually have her. If you wouldn't mind, we actually have one of her photos that she had given us, and her autograph. So we're actually going to have that here in the studio. One of the big things. Yeah, there he is, Peter. Thank you, Peter.
Hola.
Okay, I guess habits die hard, huh? So thank you. These are my staple, the red shade. There she is. Thank you for being just a great.
It says 2 Raptorstrike.
Yeah, 2 Raptorstrike. Cleaning costs extra, which is, I believe that's a scene going on behind her. But just a great lady and awesome to talk to, and we really appreciate her support.
I think that's Tony.
Yeah. Do we have
Tony.
emotes now or something?
I think we do.
Okay, that's new to me. We'll touch base on that. Yeah, we'll get to that. All right, but great time at Alamo
That's not your
HeroCon.
chair, dog.
We actually did a cosplay contest, right? That's what it's called, cosplay contest.
Yeah, it was a cosplay contest.
And that was a lot of fun. We had Banana Man Joe out there, which
Banana Man.
if they had a what is it called? If they had a fan favorite or the people's choice, he would have won.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
was
love
cheering for
Banana
him.
Man.
dude, like I'm pretty
Banana
sure
Man.
Banana
Hat.
Man had the best crowd reaction. That was the people's choice by far.
And he had Heelys on.
Yes.
And he had Heelys on. But one thing you will notice is I am actually in a green Raptorstrike shirt with gold.
I didn't get one.
Yes, you did. It was actually his idea for us to all wear them, and then they both forgot to wear them. So
I wasn't told of this.
no,
I didn't get
were.
the email.
It was in the chat.
I didn't get the email.
Oh, I got you, Tony. Like you cut G. So just a great time. A lot of the vendors out there, great people. They love to chat. I love to chat. For anyone that knows me, I don't shut up. That's why we made a podcast, because I'm actually really good at not shutting up.
I don't know what HD is, but Doc said I got 80 of them.
I got 80 of them. But I'm ready, and I'm actually really excited for this episode because it was a bit of a build up to come back and be able to sit back down. I don't know if I should switch back to my clear glasses or keep my shades on. I mean, I like my shades. What do you think?
Yeah,
What does chat think? They're like, just leave.
Clear glasses.
Just leave.
Should Noah keep his shades? Yes.
Can we do a poll from here?
No.
He said the best cosplayers got shafted.
We didn't need to repeat that.
Sorry. That was funny. That was funny.
In his honest opinion.
We cannot.
That was
do a
great.
poll.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Where was I? So, for those of y'all that were able to see the intro screen, we do have a special intro. God, if I could just.
We have a special starting panel because we are,
You wanna
drum
show it to them
roll,
again?
please.
Sorry?
You want to show it to
Oh yeah,
them?
hold on.
We're gonna cut audio.
Yeah, don't freak out.
No, audio's not going to cut. I promise.
Ta-da! So to talk about this, we are one of the official
Partners.
partners of Raptors and Rifles.
Okay, yeah, I need to stop that. My ears are hurting.
So we are happy to announce. I know that we what happened?
Listen,
Peter
man.
says, you're not that cool. Lose the shades, lol.
Peter, I am a king. Never forget that.
Christian
please.
said to take it all off.
I don't listen. We'd be on a different website.
Just leave. Just leave the shades on.
Okay, I'll leave the shades on. They're my
Just the shades.
no. Hey, that's Brody.
Yo!
How's it going?
Hey!
For those of y'all that don't know, Raptors and Rifles, Brody is one of our main characters for that arena. Great guy. I actually got to do a round on the track with him in his truck, and let me tell you, when I'm driving on the track, I am silent because I am concentrating. I was in his passenger seat, and this man was talking to me like we were just on the highway doing 60. It was great. It was when I get the ability to have the amount of confidence you do, Brody, I'll let you drive with me. I'll take you for a ride, because let me tell you, it was a different experience having someone just whip the truck around, do a jump, and not even skip a beat. I mean, I'm pretty sure this man wasn't even sitting straight in his chair. I'm pretty sure I saw him like this.
He was pulling the Fast and the Furious
Oh,
movie.
he was pulling a Fast and Furious. Dude, I almost gave him my number.
Hey, woo.
But it was
gonna
great.
block
It
us.
was great. Maybe. For those of y'all that don't know, I believe it was episode 15 that we announced that we were actually one of the sponsors of Off Rodeo. And for those of y'all that don't know, Raptors and Rifles is a nonprofit organization supporting veterans, first responders, police officers, anything under the sun dealing with the men and women of service. We back them as well, and so I think they have a great mission and a great vision and values that they want to push, and I agree with them. We agree with them, and so we will always make that effort to put out an extra thanks for our men and women in uniform, and we really appreciate what they do. I think they're doing a great job. They were established in 2022, so in just one short year, they have covered a lot of traction and actually traveled basically all across the U.S. In just what are we talking? 8 months from between Raptors and Rifles.
Raptors on the Ranch.
Raptors on the Ranch in January to Off Rodeo just 2 weeks ago. They've made excellent traction, and you got our backs and we got yours. We appreciate everything y'all do. When it comes down to it, I wonder, are we gonna have a issue with audio again,
What issue?
so I can show the video,
HDMI.
or can I just hold the mic to the speakers?
I think the issue with audio is we just needed to change the source. So I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, just let us know in the chat if we're having difficulties.
I think they can hear it, but we can't. If we put it HDMI audio, they can hear it, but we can't.
Okay, well,
That's fine.
But
we'll figure it out.
We'll set it up. I know how to
figure
set
it
it up. I'll turn off my mic real quick and we'll get that working.
So we're gonna get that working. I'm gonna say some random stuff while we're or if you want to talk.
I mean, I've been talking for the. My thing is, y'all know when I get excited, I start talking and then I don't stop, and then at that point there's. Oh, grab my laptop. Hold on. Don't make that smaller so they don't see all the rolls.
No, look, like a pack sausages. Pack sausages. Up. How is y'all's day going? I know while we're setting this up, did y'all do anything fun today? How y'all doing? What's your favorite kind of cake? Personally, I like carrot cake.
Whenever you're ready, let me know and I'll switch over.
I like carrot cake.
All right, we should be great. Before you switch over, again to, for Krillin in the chat, again, we really appreciate what you did for us that Saturday. He showed up with all his gear. I mean, everything was clear, all the memory cards, and he got some really nice shots.
He was a one-man production team.
Oh yeah. The best part was, there were certain spots where, as soon as he got the video, he was already exporting it, and then he sends it to my phone. So that's the only reason why we were able to upload things to Instagram and in live time, because the best photos that we got were from Krillin himself.
She said I'm fat. Thick with 2 C's. Okay, if you wanna.
We're trying here. Bear with us, guys.
Do you think bears know we have the rights to their hands?
It's arms.
Arms.
Whatever.
Damn it! Oh.
You might be in the background, Brody. I'm sorry.
HDMI 3. All right, we'll see it on the thing.
Well, and make sure you set your output to HDMI. Your audio output. Okay, switch back to us.
Go to cam only. I'm backing out. Leak. He's leaking. He's leaking all over the place. We're doing audio routing right now. Yep. Okay, try it. Yep, there it is. We can't hear it, but look, they're picking up audio. I don't know. Do you want to turn our cam off, so? Wow. Within the video. Slow down. Just get back. Our picture. That boy too. Woo! Thank you, Leo, for the amazing video. We very much appreciate it. It was great. It was an amazing event. Oh, check. Yeah,
They can hear us.
But yeah, no, that was great. That was a fun time. And yeah, I don't know if you're gonna say something, but no,
I'm waiting for you.
oh, okay. That was a great time at Off Rodeo. I wanted to start off real quick. First question of the night. What was y'all's favorite memory from that event?
Watching a truck go like 4 feet in the air.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Also riding my 4-wheeler.
Yeah, Sal was allowed to actually ride his Yamaha Raptor in the parade.
So when we got there and we pulled my 4-wheeler off the truck, I was making a joke that, hey guys, I think I brought the wrong Raptor.
Yeah, and then then Joey walked up in his Raptor costume, which
yeah,
we actually have it here.
I was gonna wear it.
He was gonna wear it for the intro, but he decided not to.
It's too hot in here with the campfire.
Yeah.
Campfire. So yeah, as you saw, we wore our shirts, which were also made by Leo. We had Tony go out there. Alina was out there. My brother, my sister-in-law, of course, me, Sal, Joey were there. Unfortunately, Sal, the heat got to Sal, so Sal left maybe about halfway through.
You can tell I have an office job.
You can tell. You know, you can lift your truck. You know, you can lift it, right?
Every week.
Every week, that's going to be the comment that we get. I lost my train of thought.
I left.
Oh, Sal left.
Okay, so Sal left. We didn't get the picture that we wanted to get for that video, which would have been Joey first at the track entrance where the starting line was. So Joey in his costume, Sal on his Raptor, and then me in the Raptor in our Raptor behind them. What is it?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a cosplay.
I'm a cosplayer.
It's with Striker the Raptor.
Yes, that is actually our official mascot name, Striker the Raptor. Is that what we're gonna call him?
Yeah, Striker the Raptor.
Striker the Raptor. On these keychains that we're still selling, Segway. Yes.
They're in
Get your Striker the Raptor keychain.
Striker the Raptor.
We're segueing real quick, and then we're gonna circle back to off-road.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a quick turn for this one. Actually, it still connects to off-road because one of the big things that we did was we actually sponsored the Saturday night dinner for all of the drivers and families that were there. So it was roughly, I'm gonna go with how many plates that they ordered, but roughly 150 people that were out there. And so the running joke for me was, people would come up and, everyone was, for the most part, grateful and appreciative, and they're like, hey guys, we really appreciate y'all covering dinner and everything that y'all did for us. And my running joke was, of course Sal wasn't there, but I'd point at me and Joey and I said, as you can probably tell, we like food, so we figured why not feed everybody just have a good time, because that's usually where our money goes anyways. But we got our Striker the Raptor keychains. You should have probably taken it out of the package, but that's cool. So again, these are $5, and you get a Raptorstrike sticker, which is about 3 inches long. Which segues us to our next piece. All of the okay, I want to say all the drivers, but I couldn't find all the drivers. Also got our brand new jet tag, which is BAM. So now these are woven jet tags, and they actually have the gradients, the white to gray. Be cool, stay humble on one side, and of course our logo on the other. One of the cool things is if you are a monthly donor for Raptors and Rifles, I believe it's $50 a month. If you're just a monthly donor that you give, you do get forgive me, Brody, but I'm going to call them gift boxes. You get
loot crates.
Yeah, like a loot crate. There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Gift box.
Yeah, I'm working on the fly right now.
You're good, dog. You're good.
So no, more so like a loot crate, and I believe for the next coming months or the next month, one of our jet tags is going to be in that subscription box, which I think is really cool. One thing I forgot to do was also give cards, because in that box, if you would have had a card and a jet tag, because if not, you're just gonna get a jet tag that says "Be cool, stay humble." And
Raptorstrike on the front.
You're gonna have someone driving. You're
gonna have to Google it and just find out it's a Nerf gun.
Yeah, that's the worst part. That's the worst part about it. Any amount for the box.
$50 needed that.
Oh, okay. My bad. So yeah. From Brody himself out in the chat. We appreciate everything y'all did and for the opportunity for us to be able to partner up with y'all. Like I said, great guys. great guys and gals out with Raptors and Rifles, and if it wasn't something I believed in, we wouldn't be there, and we wouldn't show as much support as we did. But we really appreciate everything y'all did and put on a great event. It was, if not
for the time I was there, it was awesome.
it was awesome. It was awesome.
I wish I could have ridden my 4-wheeler like full on the track, but I'm pretty sure I would have just hurt myself.
So also in the chat you see Brody, any amount for the I'm gonna call it loot crate, any amount of donation for the loot crate, and $50 a month I believe is what you'd be entered to, I believe in raffles for free guns. So of course Raptors and Rifles, the other half is rifles. As you saw,
Will there be a free Raptor?
Huh?
Will there be a free Raptor?
Is there a free Raptor?
One day will be a free Raptor. You know what? You can raffle off one of the Raptor, Striker the Raptor keychains.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say my
There you
costume.
go. The costume.
Freshly worn.
Never
Never
washed.
washed.
The other side. What was I saying? Y'all interrupted me.
Sorry.
Raptors and Rifles.
That's my bad.
Rifles,
Also,
guns.
thanks Brody for the clarification.
As he was saying, like $50 will be entered into free guns, but
Gotcha.
any amount for the bucks.
So, alongside the track and all of the events that we had, there was also a firing range out there, which with Raptors and Rifles, there's got to be guns somewhere. And for those, we usually don't touch on it because YouTube is picky, but
We're just gonna send it
we're gonna
today.
go full send today. I'm actually an avid gun collector, and I love them. I buy like off the wall ones that make no sense for someone to have. So I actually took out a Vector that I have decked out with anime stickers. Of course, why not?
Anime?
Anime. As well as my AR-15 that I had. And the best part about the AR-15 is I put a trigger in it maybe 6 months ago, and I never fired it. So we took it out, and I'm like, it might not even fire because I did this myself. But we had a great time, and actually in those photos, you see Joey's first time firing a rifle, or actually a gun. Period.
Gun period.
Well, how was that experience for you?
That was honestly really fun. It wasn't what I was expecting because I thought maybe it was just the gun. I always thought all guns kicked pretty hard. Like you would say, oh, there's no recoil, it doesn't kick that hard. I would think that it like just still shoved your shoulder.
Yeah.
But the first one that
Now you do a shotgun, it'll give you a mean kick.
I'll do a shotgun with one hand, with the stock right next to my face.
Right here.
So the first gun that I shot was what is that called? It was like Blackwater.
I think it was if I'm correct, it was a 300 Blackout, but it was also a full automatic.
I didn't shoot it full auto.
Oh, you didn't shoot the full auto? Okay, I got to shoot the full auto, and that was awesome.
Was that the first time you shot full auto?
Yeah, that was the first time. That was the first time I didn't do one pull trigger per second, because that's like a rule.
I thought it was 2 seconds.
Well, depending on where you go, yeah.
It's usually a venue type situation. Right?
So I fought that one.
The range.
I shot what was the number? Something Blackout.
300 Blackout.
300 Blackout, and that one was like, that just felt like someone was tapping your shoulder. There was barely any like recoil. The second gun I shot was Noah's Vector. That is one of my favorite guns.
45 ACP.
One of my favorite looking guns because it was my main gun in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. As you can tell, I'm a gamer. Right? A gamer. And that was honestly, it looked so cool. I want to own one of those guns. So when Noah let me shoot the gun, it was great. It had a little more kick than the 300 Blackout, but like,
which is surprising to me.
Yeah.
But I didn't shoot the 300. I figured I
wasn't there.
Besides the full auto, I just fired my guns because I never get to pull the trigger faster than 1 per second. So that was really fun. What else? Tony was out there. Tony did shot some rounds down range. My brother shot some rounds down range. Alina also was the first time for her shooting a rifle. I asked Krillin if he wanted to fire any, and he's like, no, I am working right now. I'm taking pictures and videos. It was great. He was in the zone, man. I mean, he was
get in the zone.
He was ready.
Raptorstrike.
There's something else I'm missing.
guns.
Me almost died.
The
You almost passing out.
the relay or the triathlon type deal.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
want me to tell that story? Or do you want to tell that story?
depends. How are you gonna?
I'm not gonna say it. Like, I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So the story on that goes: there was an event for off rodeo, and it was, you had a team of 3. One person drives, one person shoots, one person ropes. And the way that they did it was, after you get your group, one person's gonna go. It was time trial. One person goes to drive, and they get their time. One person goes to rope, they get their time. And why is my accent coming out so hard? And one person goes to shoots, and they get their time.
They get their time.
They get their time.
They get their time.
Yeah. He said, "Yeehaw."
So originally we weren't gonna do it because Noah said if he races the truck, he's either gonna win or he's gonna break the truck. So we weren't gonna do
Can I
it.
cut in real quick?
What?
He did neither.
I did neither. Probably.
You didn't try hard enough.
No, you know what? I think one of the funniest thing is you could tell who watched the podcast, because when we would meet them and I'd shake their hand, they'll tell me, "You gonna break the truck? Are you gonna break the truck? Because you said you're gonna win, or you're gonna break the truck. So are you gonna break the truck?" And I'm like, damn, they didn't even give me the chance to say I'm gonna win. They just went straight to breaking the truck.
No faith.
I think it was great. We really appreciate everybody that
Yeah.
either tunes in live or watches it later. You know, we really appreciate all the support.
So we weren't gonna race the truck at all. Like, it was just gonna be fun passes. That's it. The whole day we were saying no. Noah was saying, "I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it." When they announced it, Noah got that look on his face and he started looking around.
I started flipping a coin on Google.
He flipped a coin on Google, and that's usually his decision. And it was me, you, and your brother Eric. And he asked us, or he flipped the coin. He got no, and he was like, "Do y'all want to do it?" And we're like, "No, we're not gonna have you break the truck." So Noah's like, "You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go find a team." So Noah gets up, he goes, and then I'm looking, and I'm like, if Eric gets up, I'll get up. So Eric's looking back, and he stands up, and then I stand up, and we start walking. And he's like, "Did you want to do it?" I was like, "I thought you wanted to do it." He was like, "Dog, I'm stretching. I got up because you moved." And I'm like, "I got up because you got up." So we're like, whatever. We go to Noah, and then Noah was still discussing to try to get on the team, but then we're like, no, or we're like, "No, we'll do it with you. I'll rope, Eric will shoot, and Noah, you drive." We're like, okay. So they signed us up, and I don't know what your time was, but it was never revealed. So
Brody, if you are if you're still watching, if you wouldn't mind giving my timer for the race, what place I got? He's like, "Dog, you got last place."
you got 7th out of 6.
You got 7th out of 6 people. I think one of the funniest parts of that day was we all competed. Joey did the roping, my brother did the shooting, and when we all met at the pavilion again, I got off the truck and I started talking to my brother, and the first thing that he told me was, "Yo guys, we didn't win. I can tell y'all right now, we didn't win." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I think I made a good time on the track." And he goes, "I didn't hit a damn thing." He goes, "None of the targets I hit."
17 minutes.
Stand by.
Bye.
Oh, this is great. I'm about to get embarrassed on
He said
the internet.
last place for Noah Martinez.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. As long as we got 5th.
Let's. I don't know how many people raced, but
So I have a question.
okay.
What would y'all have had me done if I were there? Or just nothing?
See, my ideal lineup is Sal driving, you shooting, me roping.
But if you drove, you would have broke the truck.
That's
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't drive.
so you probably would have shot.
Are you a good shot?
I don't.
I'm good in Call of Duty.
I'm okay with a pistol, but I've never.
Not sure. Look, he's trying to be nice.
Oh, man.
He found it and he was like,
He's like, oh.
He went. Where is he? And we don't have it anymore. We don't have it anymore. No, but it was a great time. And at the once we start, we ate. They did all the raffles. Everybody ate. We walked around to a lot of the drivers handing out jet tags. And as we are back at our campsite, are you sure you want to? You know what? I do want to know my time. I want to know how bad or how good I did.
I just
said
know
there was 3 minutes. And
I just know one of the funniest things for me from that time trial is after your brother said that, he explained that everyone he went up against was either retired or active service. And apparently they were talking about if the sights were tuned correctly.
Yes, they had said that the rear iron sight fell off and they just put it back, which technically speaking you're supposed to put it back in the same spot so it's still within, but
yeah,
so it might not have gone back.
he said that some people were complaining.
Some people were complaining, and one of the shooters got the gun for his turn. There was, I believe the way he did it, it was 5 targets, 6 rounds, right? So he gets it. He hits all 5 targets consecutively, goes back, hits the first target again and says, nah, the sights are fine, and puts down the gun.
I want to. Do you know how badass you have to be to hit all the targets and hit another one again and say, there's nothing wrong with the gun? It's just your crooked eye. It's just
He just said, y'all are just bad.
It's your lazy eye.
He was like, y'all are just bad. The wind kicked up. So there's a jet stream of bull coming right out of your mouth. But I had a great time. Everybody that was out there, just, appreciative. I know a lot of people took a picture of the truck, which there was a Gen 1 Raptor that pulled up. As soon as he got out of his vehicle, started taking pictures all the way around the truck, and I just had a great time. So once we were back at camp, skill issue, yeah. Once we were back at camp, we started putting up. Actually, I wanted to do a night run. They did night runs, and I really wanted to do one, but my knee, the side of my knee right here, started hurting.
It was bad, right?
Like it didn't start out bad. And then it started getting worse.
It progressed.
Yeah, like so bad to where whoever I was sitting next to, if they moved their leg and like hit mine, I'm like, it hurts. So, when I got home, getting ready to take a shower before I go to bed, I had a bump on my knee, just a bump, and it was like a reddish purple color. So, I'm guessing on some of those jumps, my knee kept slamming into the door, and my knee's not made for that.
No, it's not.
My knee's not made to be hitting the door like that. But we're putting up, and we can see Brody coming down from the podium. He's walking towards us, and he's holding something.
30.
Well,
That was on the short track, or?
yeah, that was a short one. Oh, you're gonna say?
That was your fastest time.
I was to say, dude.
No, but that's when they made the track shorter.
Yeah, the short track.
I think. Yeah.
Shorter? They made it shorter?
All I'm saying is that there's no way I went from 240
to 158.
to 158.
Unless you pulled one like the last the Raptors on the ranch.
But that was only 10 seconds.
I didn't touch ground this time. I did good. The last time I dented the bumper,
That is
we
true.
bent it.
Oh,
back.
that was. I still think that's so funny because the way Sal, hunched over, looked at it, he just nodded his head, grabbed it, and just.
I analyzed the situation.
He did?
I formulated a plan, and I executed that plan.
He formulated.
Flawlessly.
He formulated the plan, agreed with himself, and approved it, and then
Hey
said,
man, you got to have a process and procedure for everything you do.
all I'm gonna say is, he did put the time. He didn't say what place I got.
Last.
So that means I can still be last. But he can't. He was walking down from the pavilion over to where we had our picnic
Wait, I'm gonna
area.
cut in. So he's walking down holding, or I didn't see him holding anything. Oh, not that bad.
The winner was 136.
20.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's almost 30 seconds. Or, you know what? I can't do math right now. Don't help me out like that, Brody.
22. It was 22.
22. Hey,
22 seconds.
that's my number right there. I almost threw my laptop.
So
I saw that.
what I thought was funny is he's walking down to us, and I'm like, we're getting in trouble. I don't know what we did, but we are about to get yelled at for some like we're like
When he
we did
sees someone,
something.
when he sees someone important walking towards him, he's like, "What did I do? What did I do?"
Why am I going to the principal's office?
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I thought, man. But then Noah, you can continue the story.
So I made a comment. I go, "We didn't win, guys. Just by the look on his face, that's a participation ribbon that he's holding in his hands." But he presented us with this, which is an action shot from the day, and I think it's just an amazing photo.
Oh, don't look at the reflection.
I believe that's in turn 1.
That is the turn right after that big dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's turn 1. And on the back we have notes and signatures from the team with Raptors and Rifles. You know, a lot of thank yous. Appreciate the support. I think it was such a nice gesture, and it's a beautiful thing to have here in the studio and where it will stay. That's not a bad run. Thanks, Sarge. This photo right here makes me look like an amazing driver. But you want me to tell you exactly what was happening in this photo?
You spun out the car.
No. This photo, the reason I'm kicking up so much dirt is because I could not turn. So the entire truck was going sideways. But it's an amazing action shot. And
It looks cool.
It looks really cool. And I really appreciate the gesture and the memory, really, is what it is. And so this will stay within our studio. If we get a bigger studio or remove places, this will go along with everything that we do.
Yeah.
And it's just such a great memory.
It's
and
a core memory unlocked moment.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those things that it's still surreal to me to be able to go from nobody knowing who we are to you know, a sponsor an event of an event that we're excited to, no more questions, please. No more questions.
Is that Noah Martinez from Raptorstrike?
Yeah, well, maybe one.
What do you have to say about yourself?
Make better financial decisions.
Not for long. I make poor financial decisions.
So the great thing about this is I have a metal print from off Raptors on the Ranch. You mind grabbing that off the wall?
Yes.
It's actually up on the wall, which was another core memory for us. And like we had mentioned in episodes before, Raptors on the Ranch was really the seed of passion that's bloomed into what we are now. And, you know, a lot of that wouldn't be possible without Raptors and Rifles. So there's our very first timeout on the track at Raptors on the Ranch, which I got, you know, immortalized on a metal printout. And now we have another that was the thing that's really cool to me is that this was a picture taken. This is an action shot from the day that was given to us at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so, and as Sal would say, you know, printers exist, but I just think it's really cool, and we really appreciate this.
All day says, Mr. President, over here.
All day, you have a question? Pam, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
He was just doing
I know.
replying to the.
But if he has a question,
Noah didn't get the joke.
yeah. If any, I understood the joke.
Hi, Pam.
but
I didn't understand.
It's okay if you didn't.
If
We're not
anyone
gonna make fun of you.
anyone has any questions about the event, or when their next event's gonna be, I actually found that out today. 3
Drum
months.
roll,
We are
please.
3 months away from the next Raptors on the Ranch, which was the beginning of everything. So that will be great to head out there again. We got to put it in our event planner because I'm good at making bad decisions and I'm jumping the truck again. So,
See,
and I get nervous about it every
I'll
time.
take my 4-wheeler again.
I get nervous
So
about it
fun.
every time.
I'll take my Raptor again.
I'm not sure how you guys do it where, you know, y'all got guts of steel or something, but every time I'm about to get on the track, I get nervous. I get very nervous. And
It's the meme. It's like first time, huh?
yeah, what the news?
Yeah.
So, but what was your favorite part of the day?
My favorite part of the day? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, just watching you send it. Like, yeah, just watching you send it.
All right, Joey.
Nice. I collect rocks. No. What was my favorite part of the day?
Bad decisions are the best.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was my birthday, so I had a lot of people tell me, "Oh, are you gonna go out? Are you gonna go drink? Are you gonna do this?" I tell them, you know what? I don't need alcohol to make bad decisions. I make bad decisions sober. So maybe it's like Pendov. So if I drink, do you think I'll make good decisions?
I was just about to say that. I think so. Noah's gonna start. He's gonna get drunk and do a budget, and then he's gonna pay off all his debt.
And then I'm gonna wake up and tear up the budget and be like, "We ball."
Like, who's telling me what to do?
Yeah.
I think my favorite part of the event was seeing all the trucks just go ham. You know, the 2500. The
Were we gonna talk about?
Well, it's all over Instagram.
We are now.
We are now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you. I appreciate that.
happy belted birthday.
You're not gonna let her live it down, are you?
She texted me. She was like, "You're foul for that."
Look at this.
If you can't remember the
He
things, are they
stares at three bad decisions sitting in the driveway.
bad? Yeah.
Oh, but he was talking about his cars. I thought he was talking about us.
Oh no.
Oh. So for what it's on Instagram. There was a 2500 that sent it, and he sent it a little too hard there.
Teeny bit too much.
How's that meme go? It's like, I sent a little bit too hard, or what was it?
There goes my alignment, boys.
Is that one?
I sent it too hard, boys.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And
Oh man.
he landed the jump. His truck went up, and then down, and his wheel went this way.
He said, "Ka-chow."
I looked at the video and like frame by frame
Mm-hmm.
because I caught it on like the camera like
Sal
real
got
nice.
that 4K.
that
like,
4K and
It's actually on his Instagram. He shared it.
yeah I saw
You
that.
shared it?
No, not his.
Oh,
He shared
the
it.
guy's.
The guy
You
shared it.
guys shared it. Okay.
But I went through it frame by frame. What happened is one of the C's on the axle
Mhm.
snapped when he hit the ground the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And it
when it
jumped
went
up.
back up, it lost. It basically all the way to the tire came back down, and then he went back down, and it just finished it. It completely.
It
It went bye bye.
It went goodbye. So then
But-
we had to wait for a front loader to pick him up and drag him off the track.
Yeah.
but
Then my genius, I went over there with my 4-wheeler.
So I was like, I'm gonna go over there.
he said, "Wee woo, wee woo."
But he was safe. He didn't get hurt.
yes,
um,
that is good.
I did see him like as the event went on.
I don't think any of its airbags went off.
No, his airbags didn't go off.
So
He unplugged them. I'm just kidding.
He unplugged them.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
But yeah, no, that truck was fully built, you know, real bad, like awesome truck.
Yeah,
But
and
it should have taken it, but I guess it just maybe pre-damage or stressed in the suspension already. But I don't know.
and yeah, just seeing all the trucks just send it, like the TRX that was there, the first, second, third gen. There was a Ranger Raptor from Mexico. It made an appearance.
I didn't know it was
Seeing-
diesel. I didn't know they were diesel.
Seeing vehicles from outside of Texas is like just to go to that event is like awesome.
Well, there was a few, right? Wasn't there a few Raptors that were outside of Texas?
I don't remember. To be
I
honest
saw a
with
few
you.
license plate that weren't Texas. I know the Ranger Raptor was from Mexico.
From
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah.
And for those that don't know, the Ranger Raptor has a diesel 4-cylinder, I believe. And it was crazy because you just heard the little turbo spool up, and you just hear the thing go wah.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that was my favorite part, just seeing everybody absolutely send it. Yeah.
Yeah. You have a lot of these photos you can see if you go over to Raptors and Rifles, either their Facebook page or their Instagram page. We tag them a lot. I know he gets tired of. I'm pretty sure his phone goes off, bing, and it's us.
And he's like,
So-
oh, these dudes are tagging me again.
So up on the A pillar, or by the A pillar, on my truck is the Raptors and Rifles logo, and when I had sent it to Brody to show him, hey, we cut it out and I put it on the truck, the first thing he told me was it reminded him of Talladega
Night.
There we go, with the fig Newtons on across the windshield. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to get a giant static clean sticker made of the Raptors and Rifles
Fig
logo
Newtons.
and put it across the windshield when I got to Cycle Ranch. But I was like, that's an expensive joke, I should stop. I should stop. But that would have been a great joke
That
to
would've
just
been
pull up and have
hilarious.
the giant logo across the windshield.
Would have been funny if you did the actual Fig Newton sticker.
On the Fig Newton sticker. Oh, that would have been great. But great time, and definitely for anyone, even if you don't have a Raptor or you don't necessarily like off-road stuff, I really think at least once give it a shot. So in 3 months they're gonna be doing Raptors on the Ranch, I guess the second annual Raptors on the Ranch, if I'm correct at that naming, because the second one, I don't know.
I don't know if it's annual because it's
Because
the same
of
year.
the same
Hey,
year.
listen,
We're not very good at math here
If
at
it's-
Raptorstrike.
If
Y'all
it's-
speak for
if
yourselves.
it's huh?
I'm good at math.
Are you? You sure?
I don't know about that, dog.
On the other side of
Sick.
that, the setup for the truck is I didn't get all the parts that I wanted installed, but I had the air intake from CVF. We have their prototype intercooler, also NGK spark plugs. And for anyone with an EcoBoost engine, know that those engines just eat spark plugs. Like all three of us go through tacos. Like it's not even funny how
Damn.
fast they go through it. How fast they go through them.
You said that a little too smoothly.
Hey, I'm used to saying that, unfortunately. But
What did
there's
I do?
there's
We
a
can get it.
yeah, there's a new set of NGK spark plugs, with fresh oil change, the intake, the cob radiator cover, the clamp for the intake, and the coolant overflow or over the tank, the cover. I think the truck performed very well. It was able to handle the temps because of the intercooler, but of course none of these things I can prove. None of these things I can actually prove, because if there was probably a different driver, the truck would have done a whole lot better. Am I a horrible driver? I would say no, but am I as good as I could be? Absolutely not. I just need more practice and just to get more comfortable with it. There's some upgrades that I want to do to
we're
the
not professional drivers by any means.
No, we're professional amateurs, and we say that on our all the time. So remember, kids, we are professionals. Don't replicate what we do.
Don't worry about the second word. We're professionals.
Yeah, we're professionals. That's all you need to know. But for anyone interested, CV Fabrication, if you go over to their website and you purchase any of their parts for EcoBoost engines, use promo code Raptorstrike and you'll get 5% off your order. And I like their parts. I think they're good quality. You get good customer service.
Also, use our link on our website,
Yeah.
raptorstrike.net.
Yeah, use our link on our website. And so I was actually talking with Alina when I got off from the time trial, and I had revved the truck because I don't remember why I revved the truck. But what I didn't realize is there was someone next to me sitting in their truck, and their window went down, and I turned over to them, and they're like, so I wrote down my window, and they're like, hey man, what's your exhaust setup? That sounded awesome.
Straight pipe.
And then I just started talking about the truck entirely, and we gave him a card, told him about the podcast, and I believe his truck was stock besides wheels and tires. And he's like, I'm trying to figure out what I want, and he goes, I really like the way your trucks sound. For everyone that approached us, thank you. We're cool with people just coming saying hi. Of course, nobody wants to take a picture of us because your camera will break. Your camera will break if
Trust me, we've tried.
we've tried. But besides that, off rodeo was a great experience, and I can't wait for another one like it. I don't know what any of that means, but Slay. That's all right, Pam. You're here for the ride, and we appreciate it.
So, we are reaching the halfway mark I do want to do a quick 5-ish minute intermission because I do want to show off the intermission screen.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
did we upload that? Okay, cool.
so
Got that all
we
taken
have
care
a
of.
special intermission screen for this episode. But right before we take intermission, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like the video. It helps with the algorithm a lot, and it gets the podcast to a lot more people. But we will be right back. See you on a bit.
BRB.
whoa, whoa.
Oh, hey.
Hey, whoa. They all look so scared.
Listen, I forgot we were doing a podcast, guys.
We're in the middle of our camping excursion. But welcome back, everybody. Where we at? Oh. It was good while it lasted.
It was good while it lasted.
Welcome back to the second half of the Raptorstrike podcast. Did everybody get their nachos? I got some nachos. But for the second half of the episode, we're going to do a special camping segment. So I have gotten some questions from viewers and questions of my own, all camping and outdoor related. And I'm going to ask all of us and the chat if you're comfortable with answering these questions. If you have anything camping or outdoor related, please feel free to put it in chat and we will answer the questions if time allows. We are going to jump right into it.
Right in.
All right. Have y'all ever been camping?
Yeah. You?
Yeah. I've only gone twice, and every time that I went, we sat through a giant storm. It's like I do not have the best luck when it comes to camping. We had I guess like a doggy door on ours, so I would have that open so air could come in. And one of the nights I was laying down, and then you feel like, is it raining right now? Why is it always raining when we choose to do
Right on the forehead.
right on the forehead? Yeah.
Yes, that was actually the first question. And back when I used to go to private school, we would do if you got honor roll, we would go go camping every first or third quarter of the school year. We would do quarters and not like 3 weeks or 6 weeks. So every 9 weeks we would do a big thing, and we would go to Kerrville. If you went with your family, you would put a tent up, or you can sleep in the cabins. But it was glamping pretty much.
Nice.
Yep. But our first question, coming from these first three questions, are going to come from viewers.
Remind me not to camp with you.
This dude. What is your favorite camping memory? My favorite is it was at back in private school, right? It was one teacher would always think of these like crazy games to play with all of us who was split into teams. One of them was Fear Factor, right? So he would have different Fear Factor games. He put you would be blindfolded and you were looking for gummy worms inside of cold spaghetti with spaghetti sauce. So he put gummy worms in there, and you couldn't use your hands. You had to find the gummy worms.
Are you okay, Joey?
No,
Oh.
I didn't do it. I just thought it was funny. Everybody else was freaking out.
Show me on this bear.
Hey, yo.
Leaks.
But yeah, they would do that game. It was pretty fun
Okay.
to watch.
Okay. So,
Of course, food related, right?
mine's food related too.
Cooking over the fire, honestly, like that building a fire, putting the tent up.
You just like fire because you wanted to light a fire here in the studio.
Hey, I wasn't the one with the idea.
Oh, whose idea was that? That was yours?
Yeah. He had the want. He had the drive.
I would have actually done it if they would have let us.
The landlords.
But yeah, like cooking over the fire and like putting the tent up, stuff like that. We had a boat, so riding on the boat.
Did you have a boat?
Dang, my
It wasn't
boy's
my
got
uncle's
it
boat.
like that.
He's got it like
it was
that.
my uncle's boat. So.
Oh,
My boy's uncle got
nobody's
it
gotta
like
know
that.
that. You can say it was your boat. That's for all
But yeah,
we know.
that was fun. Yes, I owned a boat at 3 years old.
Hey,
You know what the worst decision I ever made was? Messing around in third grade and not buying a house during the 2008
that's what I'm
market.
saying, man.
Man,
I could have had 3 houses by now.
That housing market in 2010.
8.
8.
You missed every year.
Sorry, guys.
you completely missed the year. But why what?
The 2008 market
Oh,
crash.
okay.
I don't know.
I don't. Maybe Pam just doesn't like camping.
Maybe. She says Blark camping.
Bark.
Blark. No, what's your favorite memory from camping?
My favorite memory from camping is we went out with my cousin, his mom, his sister.
Yeah.
It was me, my mom, and my dad. And like I said, we always got caught in storms. So we were in our campsite. Everything was covered. The storm came by. And in the morning, my mom started cooking breakfast. Everybody around us was cursing, and they had left all their stuff out. Now everything is wet. They're cursing, they're putting their stuff away, they're just throwing it in the truck at this point. And then you have us at the center of the campsite area just like point and laugh point and laugh for not putting your stuff away. But yeah, we finished up breakfast, and I think then we packed up and it's like, all right, let's head out because everything's muddy. If you want to go on the trail, you're probably gonna fall and bust your butt. So
was it out at a state park?
Yeah. I don't remember where though. But it was just one of those things where we had put everything away. The storm went by, everything was still dry, so we're cooking breakfast, we're eating, and everyone is just leaving. Oh, and it got cold. So at that rate, it was like, let's just go home. Yeah. Well, my cousin, his sister was in the van sleeping. Well, she left the window cracked.
Ooh,
so like by the time, and she didn't wake up through the storm, but it was like thunder and lightning and everything.
Oh, was it Garner?
Gardner State Park. So by the morning, all of the seat that she slept on was just completely wet.
Peter says, my favorite was a fellow camper who demanded that he sleep outside in a hammock and woke up with a raccoon in his face.
Oh man, that's great. My cousin actually slept in a hammock that night, and I remember telling him, get in the tent, because I thought he was gonna float away. Like, that's how bad the storm was. I was like, he's gonna be gone in the morning. the storm's gonna take him. It was great.
That's great. Next question. Do you prefer roughing it or having some amenities like electricity and running water? I like the amenities.
Like primitive camping versus
Glamping or like half glamping.
I would say it depends on who you're with and what y'all's goal was. Mm-hmm. If y'all just wanted to go into the wilderness and just camp, I'd like all the amenities. But if it was like y'all's goal to be like, let's go out and have a backpack and just bare minimum stuff and let's give it a shot, where you're still within distance that if in emergency you can get back to your vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm not one to be like, let's climb that giant hill and not have a way back. Would that be cool? Yes. But it really depends on who you're with.
I know someone whose son, he backpacked from Mexico to Canada. He did the whole like shebang, right? And when he camps, the son, full on primitive.
Peter, stop.
I know you do, Peter. I know you do.
Down, Shadow. Down.
Down, Shadow. And it's full on like leave the truck somewhere else, go into the woods, get lost, find your way back. Yup.
I don't think I could do that. Have you guys ever heard of overlanding?
Yes.
So, for those of you that don't know, overlanding is basically bolting a tent to the back of your truck and then just carrying everything you need with you. Overlanding. It's off-roading, but with camping. And I want to try that. Like, I want to buy one of those rooftop tents. And
that's what Donut did.
Yeah, they built those trucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to try that.
Shout out Donut Media. I love them.
It seems fun. Like, just go out, drive, and then off-road, and then just open up your tent and go to sleep.
We had... I have a coworker from, I believe, Washington, Seattle area, and he has a Tacoma that he overlands.
One of my coworkers has a Tundra. I don't know if I've sent you guys the picture, but it's really nicely set up.
I haven't seen the picture.
I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you guys. I don't think I've...
He has the tent in it on everything.
He doesn't have a tent on it, but it's just a really nice setup tundra that is set up for that.
There is a Raptor that attended both Raptors on the ranch and off rodeo that has a camper in the back, and I think it's hilarious because he jumps with the camper in the bed of the
guy
truck.
sends it with the camper on the truck.
Did you see
I think
that
it's great.
one guy with the rolling repair shop? Like he had 8 tires like on the side of the truck. Did y'all see that?
I didn't see that.
It was near the RVs. Remember I pointed it out to you. He had like tires on the back of it. It was like a whole like
Mobile repair.
I think I remember what he was talking about, but
Was
I don't remember.
I didn't pay attention, so
yeah, I thought it was crazy.
When he left, he was like, "I'm going
Yeah,
home.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm going home."
like I probably would have seen it coming in, but I didn't pay attention.
But yeah, I prefer amenities.
For amenities.
I like amenities.
I like so amenities, yeah, but I will use the fire to cook rather than bringing propane.
Yeah,
Like you start your own fire, you know.
my bad.
Are you good?
Yep. Next question.
Before we continue on to our next question, I think this setup really is a callback to our 2019
The
chill
one on
with
my
us.
couch.
Yeah, the one on your couch.
The old one.
Because we had nothing. We had
Yeah, we
mics
didn't even
in
have
hand.
headphones.
Oh yeah, we didn't have headphones, so
We didn't have headphones. The mic were wireless, so they would cut out every 3 seconds.
they would cut out.
Yeah.
But I think this is a great callback, and you know, this is one of those things where the term "be humble, stay humble" comes into play. Yeah, humble, because you know it's just a callback. Remember where you came from is really what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
that's where we started. We had our studio. We went back to where we started, and now we're gonna, you know, hopefully by next week we'll have our remodel ready,
It'll look pretty.
and it should look pretty good. So I'm sorry, I just wanted to bring that up because I was looking at the screen and I'm like, you know what, this is exactly like our very first one that we did.
That's fine. Talk about it later. So
Let's talk about it later. We can hug it out, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
take your shirt off.
Yeah.
We'll hug right now. Anyways, next question. Do you find it more adventurous camping on the beach or out in the mountains? I'm assuming mountains like woods.
Mountains do exist.
No,
They're
don't.
just not in the state of Texas.
Panhandle.
That is flat.
El Paso. Is there
I'm
mountains
sorry.
out in El Paso?
What was the question?
So the question was, do you find it more adventurous camping on the beach or out in the mountains? And I said, the woods maybe. He said mountains aren't in Texas.
I would
but
say the beach doesn't count.
What do you
beach
mean?
counts as
doesn't count?
camping.
I would say the beach doesn't count as camping.
There are people that take whole like
No,
RVs there.
I know that
Well-
you can sleep in a tent. Right? Okay, so is the definition of camping sleeping in a tent?
Yes,
Okay, so then I
It's
guess that's
sleeping
camping.
because you can
sleeping
people-
somewhere that's not your house inside a tent.
out in the
Hey,
outdoors.
so when I travel for work and I'm in a Holiday Inn, I'm camping.
In a tent, sir.
No, I'll put a tent in the room.
Do it.
yeah,
think I
because
will?
people are. I think it's not camping in a tent, but because you don't need a tent
Texas has hills.
to camp.
There's mountains though.
Yeah,
I
but-
just drove through them. I was in El Paso this weekend.
Yeah,
I
El
mean,
Paso
this week.
has the mountains out there. Yep.
He's playing. Look, he just doesn't want to admit
There's
he's
no
wrong.
such thing as gaslighting. You're just crazy.
Listen, man, I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong.
So like beach
Doesn't count.
camping, because you can make your own shelter and you don't need a tent. So I guess it's just surviving outdoors is camping. Anyways, I think it would be more adventurous in like the wood area, because with the beach, you don't really have to worry about anything around you. Because
He's like, we know where it ends.
Yeah,
As long as you stay out of the
The water.
Out of the tide area, you're fine.
Yeah, because you can see everything. But with the woods, you don't know where anything is.
There might be bears.
Felt.
Oh, it's like Naked and Afraid. He's naked and I'm afraid.
Why am I always the naked one?
You're the one to my right.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I can't do that.
I got you.
What do you think?
Out in the woods.
On the woods?
Yeah, because if you're in the mountains, you got a mountain lion.
A mountain lion.
Listen,
Raccoons.
the moment I see a mountain lion, the first thing that comes to mind, I don't care how scared I am, it's the first thing I'm gonna say is, "What's the opposite of?" Can anyone tell us the opposite of?
Oh, it's because you bring here the it get
Go on, get.
It's almost always loud.
Wants to blow down your tent. That is true.
I forget. Peter was in the Navy. Peter was in the Navy, so he knows the ocean. He knows the ocean.
Do you have the leg suspension? The sea legs where the suspension just goes?
Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Sea legs.
So they call it sea legs, but you know how the boat's always gonna rock? Like your body
so
naturally
you're
counteracts
starting to-
it. Yeah.
yeah, you know, like when fishermen.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, when fish. Guys, I told you I love cougars.
I like how it goes from Mary, Peter, then
Join the army and see all kinds of camping. I told you,
Yeah.
Joey, just join the army.
join the military.
The military. So
Let's join the military,
What I
boys.
think is cool
Drafted.
is fishermen or like anybody who take like dogs on boats. Eventually, those dogs get sea legs. So there's videos of
You'll see
just
the dog just-
puppies just like going with the wave.
Speaking of sea legs, at Alamo HeroCon, one of the actors from Pirates of the Caribbean is there this weekend.
Yes, Martin. I forgot his character's name, but yes, he was there. It was really cool. He was one of the cosplay
Guest
contest
judges,
guest judges.
celebrity judge.
Yeah.
Celebrity
And
judge.
so, but what the best way to explain like the sea leg stuff is if you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yes.
You know how Jack Sparrow walks weird on land?
he walks
Yeah.
crooked.
If you look at a scene of him on the boat, he walks perfectly fine. And so I like that little detail. But I think we took a segue out to those.
Peter, is that true? When like is that like what Noah said accurate? Like, did you walk funny on land?
He walks funny. You saw him today.
He walked real crooked. Caribbean.
Caribbean.
It's funny, like we say the Caribbeans, but we see Pirates of the Caribbeans. They don't.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Next question.
Next question.
If anyone in chat has a question, even if it's not camp related, fire away.
Do y'all know how to start a fire?
Gasoline?
Gasoline in the sun.
So
So my uncle tried to teach me how to do a hand fire. That didn't work. And then he taught me. I know the concept of how to do a bow drill. I've just never done it.
typically I would make sure to pack like at least a flint and a thing, or maybe a
Flint and
lighter.
steel, like Minecraft.
Yeah, there you go.
Peter answered. He said, "When you first come off the boat, you do walk a little funny." But that's a given. You're standing on a platform that's never flat or standing still.
Yeah. Platform's always moving.
That was you, actually. He there was one time we were trying to start a fire without a lighter, and it didn't work. We ended up buying a lighter, but it was you.
Something
Years ago.
tells me there's more to this story. Why he's disassociating himself.
No, I'm not.
What
gonna
did
let
y'all
him.
light on fire? What were y'all trying to light on
We
fire?
tried to do the paper thing. No, we were trying to light up a barbecue pit. Not a
Oh,
barbecue
okay.
pit. Like a pit.
Campfire.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Fire circle.
I don't. I think if I was put in a position where I needed to start a fire, I
You
could.
couldn't. Oh,
Wow.
hug me, bro.
Listen, man.
I think I'm in the same boat as you. If
I've
you put me in a situation where I need a fire, I would make a fire. But
listen. All I'm saying is, what?
we're not answering that, my dude.
Stop. Yes. So,
Why is that your first? Peter, you're about to get blocked, Scott.
did y'all hear me? I was like, stop. Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. That's why you're not
Why
getting in the
did you do-
truck. That's why you're not getting in the truck. What would scare you while camping? Mariah.
Oh, hey, Mariah.
Oh, that's why I don't recognize the name. How's
That's
it going?
little gloom, dog.
Who's
I
that?
got so scared.
Who's that?
Little gloom, dog.
Chat is on side quest.
What would scare you? It would be the unknown. Like, not even the noises. It would be the unknown.
He's about to be in trouble. Would
fear.
there? If I heard a growl, If I was in the tent and I heard a growl, that would scare me.
You just do the thing. It's me.
It's just you farting.
He said, "Where the hell?" Actually, Justice was there today at the car show, showing off his brand new S650 Mustang. It is
nice.
amazing Mustang GT.
S650. Yes.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Anyway,
Can I have the Doritos?
so he was out there. I believe he is at a wedding or wedding party.
A wedding party.
A wedding
Before the
party.
wedding.
Before. I don't know. We're celebrating before the wedding even happened. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Anyways, one thing that
Either
would
way,
scare
there's the
you.
word party in it, and Justice is there.
I think one of the funniest stories I've heard is someone's daughter's response, like a younger girl, was they heard a gunshot when they were camping, and then they heard another, and the daughter's response was, "Well, at least you know it wasn't a suicide."
Yeah, I don't think we.
Come on, dude. Demonetized.
On our
We're
best
not even
episode.
monetized as it is. It's a great
I know.
joke. It's a great
It
joke.
We're gonna have to pay money.
It's a great. We already showed guns earlier this episode.
True.
Anyways, that was a great joke. Let me know if you laughed in the comment.
That was a good.
in the chat. But what did I say? Justice pulled up, and I was like, "Man, everyone's always got to be one up with me." I said, "Joey, hold my cup. I'm gonna go sell my truck and get a Raptor R real quick." I will put myself in debt. There's nothing in there. Oh, I guess there. Well, this is odd. Well, you should have known. Next question.
What is the next question?
I don't. Joey has the questions.
Oh, wait. Did y'all? Okay, you said growling. I said the unknown. You didn't answer.
Sharknado.
Shark.
Valid.
But
So-
for real, it would be
What would scare me if I was out? Yeah, it would have to be like a growl or something.
pretty much.
Or no. This one's better. No growl. You hear things shifting outside. Like you can hear the leaves crunching.
Oh,
That would scare
hearing
me.
footsteps.
Yeah, that would scare me.
Yeah,
Balls.
Because I'm
like
telling you,
growling, you know it's an animal.
I would lean up from my sleeping bag, and I'd be like, so anyway, I started blasting like
Growling, you know it's an animal, but you hear footsteps.
a banjo.
Oh,
That would freak me out. If I were to hear anything unnatural, like a radio or an instrument or whistling,
Yeah.
that would freak me.
Be like,
Nigga Joey, hey, you might be
no.
afraid, but
hey, it's Gio.
it's Gio. We haven't seen you in a while, buddy.
who pedoed? What?
What? I think he meant like farts in Spanish.
Pedo?
Perondo.
Next question.
Next question.
What is your favorite outdoor activities? Mine. First, before you.
My bad. I'm
ruin
sorry.
it,
I was excited. Yeah.
is fishing. So, I've touched on it a little bit, but I pretty much have been fishing my whole life. My dad taught me how to fish. From when I was little, he taught me how to cast a rod, into tying off fishing knots, into what bait to use. And we haven't been fishing as much. We like coast fishing, but of course the coast is about 2 hours away. But yeah, and I made a joke or Noah saw it. My dad, or hopefully my truck one day, has a toolbox in the back of the truck. That thing to the brim is filled with fishing equipment. We can go at any time to fish, and we have enough rods for all of us, bait, hooks,
So you're
tackle.
prepared.
Yes, no, prepared. Like Noah, like everything you need.
Joey likes to go outside to
you're
collect
like a,
rocks.
Yes, I do.
So you're like a Bass Pro Shop, just ready to go.
Yeah, like you can go anytime. Whenever we go, like if we want to go fishing off the cuff, we don't even need to go home. We just need to get some food, and we're good to go.
Get some Mickey D's and let's go.
Literally.
McDonald's. I was watching one of the old episodes and y'all kept, it was the date question.
Yes, sir.
And y'all kept saying McDonald's, and one of the funniest like clips that I want to get was your voice and you're like, McDonald's. I
Which
want that
episode was it?
I think it was 15. I
Okay,
think it was
I'll try and
episode
clip
15. It was hilarious.
Stargazing.
What's your favorite outdoor activity? Staying indoors.
No, but like for real, it'd be probably off-roading,
Off-roading.
like in a truck or four-wheeler or something.
What I was gonna say, the reason why I put my arms in the air, because I was like, jump in the truck. That's my favorite thing to do outside. So fishing, I had never been fishing until I was in Florida, and we did
Deep sea.
not deep, but off the shore. But they rented a boat and we went fishing. And I think one of the funniest things I did was I took a screenshot of my GPS location because it showed the edge of Florida and like me over here in the blue. You all right, dog? And so every time my mom would text me like, "Where the hell are you?" I would send that picture in the middle of the ocean. So it's like, I'm good. Outdoor activity.
I bay fish.
You know what? I like the nighttime, seeing the stars without any of the city lights, looking at the moon,
That's what I like. That's what I like, going out towards the country on this side. Oh,
looking at the moon. Anyways, but yeah, I like the stargazing at night, without any of the city lights getting in the way.
So just like going out in the middle of nowhere and looking up.
Yep. And with the Raptor, I have the panoramic roof, so it's
Ready to go. You don't even have to get out of the truck.
don't even have to get out of the truck, dog. What? I know somebody likes to pull weeds. Yeah.
what?
So the running joke is if my dad hears something that it's expensive or he gets stressed out, he'll go outside and do yard work. So we say he's pulling weeds. So, like immediately, if he hears something that was expensive or like we need to buy something, he's outside. You can see him. You can see him.
It's his stress relief.
It's his stress reliever.
Sal?
What?
Did you say stargazing?
No, I said off-roading.
Off-roading. Okay. Why does Louis sound like therapeutic though? It does.
Until you have to stand up straight, it wrecks your back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's the action and the pain afterwards that it's just like, ugh,
You're outdoors, Gio.
you're outdoors.
Are y'all camping inside?
See,
Yes.
Yes.
Noah's like, we're going camping. We're gonna rough it. I'm gonna take off all my clothes. I told him no. I told him we're not going that level of camping.
If you don't get out of the truck, does that count? You know what? To make you happy, Gio, I will
No.
open the bed cover and we'll sit in the bed.
You'll put an air mattress in
Can
the
we
bed.
sit-
You'll lay
Yeah.
down. And you'll cuddle.
Well, yeah.
Why is there a mattress?
I'm just why? Yeah. Why? Anybody want to answer that? Peter,
Next
don't answer that
question.
Peter, don't answer that question
Next question.
before Peter gets his.
If you don't acknowledge him, he doesn't exist.
Sorry.
Commando. You know what? Actually, to go off of that comment, Commando or nothing. When I got into Brody's truck, we're putting our seatbelts on, and he said, "Hold on to your britches." And I turned to him and with like the straightest face, I said, "We're supposed to wear britches today." And he busted out laughing. I think one of the things for the Raptors and Rifles guys, I know we make a lot of jokes here on the podcast, but I've met a lot of people that you can see their personality on screen, and when you meet them, they're a completely different person.
Yeah.
And so I think one thing that may have surprised them is that we're the same idiots, whether you see us on screen or in person. We're dumb.
One thing that's
We're dumb.
that I've noticed, there could be viewers that maybe one of us do not talk to. Like it's a viewer from another one of us or something like that, a viewer that we've never met in person. When we meet in person, we talk like nothing. Like we will just have a conversation. We'll talk like we've known each other, and we've gotten that you guys are so natural and y'all act yourselves when you're on the podcast that it's like I know you.
Yeah.
And they're already comfortable with us. We're talking about different things, you know. It's great. What?
No, he said I'm the same guy, Peter.
Yes.
No, I think that was one of the greatest compliments that we could have ever gotten, because actually someone that would watch the podcast that Joey knows, Sal and I met them in person and we're all talking, and her comment was, I know this is the first time that we're meeting in person, but I feel like I already know you guys. And I think that was great. That was a for the lack of a better term, it was a comforting comment, because it just shows how, I know a lot of the times we started this to be able to get out of our comfort zones and be comfortable with seeing ourselves on camera, with hearing our voices and recordings, and for someone to say that we seem so natural at it, it's a great compliment, because I can tell you right now, I may be calm, cool, and collective, but inside I'm screaming. I am screaming like anxiety.
I'm kind of thinking about lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where did this go? He's on side mission.
Where did we lose you, Doug? Anyway,
It started
So
off
what are you thinking
with,
about, pizza or
the moon
burger?
I'm thinking like maybe Italian. My
Italian?
parents went to an Italian restaurant for their anniversary and didn't invite me. It was kind of sad.
Oh man, I'm
They
sorry.
went to Castroville. They went to a good place out in They got out of the city I was in. Anyways,
they got out of the city I was in.
next question, and of course, again, feel free to leave outdoor and camping related questions in the chat.
Yep. Or really anything.
What
Really
is
anything.
the best camping breakfast?
Pancakes.
This dude said, "Let me go get some wheat real quick." Camping breakfast. I think
think-
tacos.
It would be
Just said,
Um,
let me take tacos.
eggs, hash browns, and toast, and like some kind of meat.
Sausage.
This is what we used to do.
Joey. Yeah, about 15 minutes ago, I wanted the Doritos.
With the assist.
So this is what we used to do. Parents. Oh no. I'm sorry, Gio. We used to do pancakes, eggs, bacon, hash browns, and
Thank you, miss.
With the assist, so he can get Doritos.
Yep. There was some other stuff, but it was like a feast.
But it was basically a full-blown
Full-blown
breakfast like you get at home.
breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. There's something
But
about
Like,
like
it tasted different because you were not at home.
over an open fire
Yeah.
compared to an electric. Welcome, Joey. Bro, can you eat those any louder? Do not turn your mic on. Don't do it. I saw the gears turning.
I turned off the mic, so
It was on the whole
that
time.
wouldn't happen, right?
We could still hear it.
What was next?
So let me tell you a story about Doritos. We had a barbecue at my aunt's house a few weeks ago.
Hey, don't get your Dorito fingers all over the
And-
mic, dog.
Boom. Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you.
He's good with his
So
hands.
you didn't hear Sal. That was kind of inappropriate.
He's good with his hands. He's like, girl, let me tell you what.
Let me tell you, these Doritos, lifesavers. Banned. I almost said nope. So anyways, any hoosters. So we had a barbecue at my aunt's house the other day, and these, if y'all didn't know, are good fire starters because of the oils and stuff.
They burn.
I'm gonna eat more. So we couldn't get the fire to go, and someone, I don't know who, it was a very handsome person, forgot the charcoal, and
Something tells me it was Joey.
He's talking about me, dog.
We had
Said
no-
a handsome person.
I wouldn't give yourself that much credit.
Damn. Hey, I'm trying here, man. I'm trying to have confidence. Y'all just himble.
Himble.
We didn't have any charcoal, and we got the Insta-Light, so we didn't have any lighter fluid. Luckily, we took my dad's truck, and my dad always stocked with wood, right? And
I thought he was gonna say his dad had bags of Doritos on hand. I thought that's where you're going with that.
no, I did. Be quiet. He was there. He's like, no, I didn't. He didn't forget the charcoal.
Joey's favorite outdoor activity is eating Doritos outside.
It is. It's a different experience. It's out of body. So there was wood, but there was no way to start the wood. So we didn't know what to do. I was like, let me just go to Walmart. My mom's like, no, you're not going to Walmart.
Ping pong balls are also flammable.
Who just has ping pong balls?
I'm just letting you know, Doug. We're talking about things that don't make sense that are flammable.
But you might have these.
Crayons are flammable as well.
Pretzel turtles equal meth. Oh, those are really good. I don't know why it's like I thought of turtles eating pretzels and then they turn into like meth heads. Any Hoosers. Stupid Geo. So anyways, my uncle.
Can I say the joke from today?
Which one? Oh, yes.
Someone made a dad joke today. I think it was Chris. He has a base _model is his Instagram handle.
But he has a 2SS.
And he has a
No.
what?
Yeah.
The 2SS.
What?
It's a V8.
No, it's not.
It's a four-cylinder.
It's a 4-cylinder turbo.
It is not.
It is too.
It
Did
is.
he changed the grill? You can't have that grill on a 4-cylinder.
Yes,
Be
he
quiet.
probably changed the
Be
grill.
quiet.
I'm gonna ask him.
Be-
I'm gonna ask
It
him.
is
He popped the hood.
He had the hood open.
He had a hood
He
cover on
popped
it.
the hood. Anyways, someone made a dad joke, and he said, "Nah, man, he just went to go get milk. He'll be back." And I turned to him and I said, "Well, I'm getting tired of eating some dry cereal. Okay, I'm tired of the crunchy. I want some milk. Tell him to come back." I thought you asked for us to help you find your dad. I'm confused, dog. So is he there or is he not? That's what I want to know.
Did y'all see the second joke?
Take that bag away from Joey. He's losing it. See, it's a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the joke though? The don't be scared. That was funny.
What?
Yes, that's how
Don't
we
be
asked
scared.
him.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Is your dad there or not?
Because he's got
The hidden spark plug mod.
the 4 hidden spark plug mod.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? I'm sorry, we went way off course.
I don't remember.
Did y'all know if you put Little
Oh,
Caesars
flammable
pizza,
stuff.
If you put Little Caesars pizza over an open flame, it like crisps the bottom and it tastes delicious.
It tastes like if it was made over a fire.
No, it like crisps up the grease because Little Caesars is good, but it's greasy.
Yeah.
That thing has more grease than an Alabama pig. Anyway, next question.
All right, I'm leaving. Just kidding. You're fired.
My guy, you're about to get struck if you keep slapping your lips.
My guy, you've lost microphone privileges.
Privileges? You can speak right. Turn off your mic. If you can go anywhere in the world, any park, any beach, any island, where would you go to camp?
Camp.
I'm taking a Doritos break.
Wherever. What are those? The Aurora? Are they called the Aurora lights?
The Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis
Yeah,
in
the-
Alaska.
I would camp there. I would do almost anything to be able to experience that in person.
Yes.
I don't know why that popped in my head. My parents actually went on a.
I don't think I would be able to sleep. Just to look at the lights.
Yeah, so, lamp.
Lamp.
Lamp. What about you? The Northern Lights. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also the other.
This
name.
episode is sponsored by Northern Tools. Remember,
No, it's
get
not.
in the zone.
Just letting you know.
Autos.
McDonald's. The Galapagos Islands. Oh, that's where you would go, Gio. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Galapagos Islands. Man, that's.
I would go to the end of Joey's story so no one could find. Dude, your stories take so long for you to complete. Don't look at me like that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
We have a clip. Oh, if you didn't know that we're putting clips on YouTube now, so we have more Raptorstrike content for you to watch. There's a video of a 15-minute rant
From
of
who?
Noah saying 4 different stories.
Oh. Speaking about that, one of the videos, one of like the first videos, I had to fast forward through one of your like whole long
Oh yeah.
conversations.
Hey man, I was talking about that's the prologue and you skipped everything.
Yeah, like you went through the entire backstory of whatever that was.
Yeah.
And then
That's video 2.
Yeah, like that was the
So-
first one we tried to actually edit professionally.
Video number 2, if you scroll all the way down on our YouTube page, you'll find that that's from like 2019, 2020. And towards the end of that video, I start talking a whole lot faster
He
and
starts
it goes into
rambling.
blur, and he completely skips my entire life story that I told.
Like I just put. Like, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell you guys a story," and I just went, "Nope," on the video, and then it just fast forwarded
Yeah,
like
he
300%.
fast forwarded through it. Again, back to the beginning of this episode. Like I said, I talk a lot. Okay,
Too much.
I have
tell.
almost two guys.
Humble.
Himble, himble. But it's also part of my personality. I mean, at this point, I'm an open book. Ask
Which
me anything.
personality?
That-
was drinking water.
yeah. Well, you never answered the question.
Oh, Alaska, like somewhere in Alaska. I don't really care where.
Copy me, dog.
I don't know. Doug,
You just want it to be cold.
I'm the one with a spreadsheet with a cost breakdown of how
Oh,
much
yeah.
it would cost to go to Alaska.
He's done that.
I
Yeah.
thought you
My
said-
guys,
oh,
I
yeah.
love spreadsheets. Everybody, Microsoft Excel is a religion.
PowerPoint for me is the
PowerPoint's your religion.
all of our logos and everything made in PowerPoint. Microsoft, hit me up, man. I'm getting tired of paying for the whole suite.
Noah's brain took a shot of Nos.
Well, maybe. Listen, man, I'm on top of the world right now. I'm having a great time. They gave me black olives at Olive Garden. They gave me, I forgot to ask for no black olives, and I was like, "Listen, I had a good year. Let's just end it at 24. We'll end it on a high note." So I can't get any better than this. So I have a lisp, man. I can't say that.
I have a list.
A lisp.
Oh, through.
Say what you have. That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
eat
did it.
this microphone so hard it hits Geo in the face.
He said, just to translate, he said, "Yeah, spread them feet." Just so Noah can understand that. I'm sorry.
You guys suck.
Thanks, Joey.
Okay, Joey, where would you go to camp?
I just get lost in those eyes. Come on, right here. Right, give it to me.
Don't give him the satisfaction. Do not.
Do it. Come on.
Do not encourage this behavior.
I'll take that. That was a good one. That was a good one, chat.
Do
I
not
thought that off
encourage
the dome.
behavior.
Off the dome. Where would I go?
A boat.
Not a boat. I wouldn't be in the open water.
No.
Peter said, "I would like to point out that wasn't me." Peter knows he's on his last strike. He's saving it for the end.
This episode is.
We've kind of okay. I enjoy. For everyone that does, are you still thinking about your answer?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. For everyone that, if this is your first time watching, I want you to know that none of this stuff is none of this stuff is scripted. Everything's off of the cuff. Whatever we're thinking, that's what we're saying. What? I'm trying
Another
to get.
House of Horrors moment.
Oh, that's true.
Sorry, out of Earth.
House of what?
So we just enjoy talking. If y'all have a good time, take a look at our other content. Episode 10 was our mental health, which we try to say jokes just to stop us from crying, and by us I mean me, because if I'm not laughing, I'm gonna cry. Men can cry, okay? Just letting all the brothers out there know that. Don't let anybody else make you think that you can't. You still good, or do I continue?
You can continue.
My guy doesn't know where he
No, I think what I
like-
would totally want.
Is
to,
that your question, or is that one from a viewer?
That was my question. Don't look at me like that.
This dude.
You're asking a question and you don't know the answer to?
I don't know the specifics. I would want to. I want to camp off a beach line, like a coastline.
You wouldn't or would?
I would. That would be. I want like a tropical forest in the back and ocean in the front. Right.
So Hawaii.
I forgot that place existed. Yes, Hawaii. Good night, everybody.
Somebody failed U.S. geography.
Hey, I said I'm good at math, not geography, dog.
Oh my goodness. Do we have another question?
What time is it? Okay. We have 15 minutes.
We have
can either
15
talk
minutes.
or is there anything we want to talk about?
No.
Is there?
Joey is
Anything?
taking as long as my dad grabbing milk to answer this question.
I take one. I am the fastest talker in this group.
No. No.
What?
You are not the fastest talker.
I slur a lot.
I don't even know how to talk, man.
Sal said, listen, man, I just work here. I just work here.
Anyways.
Anybody have any questions in chat?
Do y'all have anything?
You have a question?
I can find one. Oh no.
Find one.
Joey's crushing.
Oh, fishing or hunting
Fishing.
and reason.
No kidding.
I like boats.
Bastrop State Park is a secret in Texas camping weekend.
Oh,
Flip that.
don't say the secret out loud.
Leaks.
Bastrop.
Bastrop is actually very one of the main roads that they have is beautiful. I'd like to get rolling shots of the truck out there, but it's also like 2.5 hours away.
We'll just do it.
Where's Bastrop at? Going towards
Just west of
Houston.
Austin,
Okay, then I've seen that.
northwest of
DT Mav asks, would
Northeast
you all
of
go
Austin.
camping together?
The Raptorstrike camping edition.
and we come back with one less member.
Would you?
I would.
I come back 2 years later.
I
all
would say
gruff.
we could. What?
I come back 2 years later, all gruff, like with a full beard, and I've seen some.
Oh,
things.
so how you look like now?
No, it's not a full beard. This one's a shaped beard.
Anyways, I don't know the difference because I don't have a beard. And you can see both of my double chins as rudely it was
3 of
pointed
them,
out
sorry.
yesterday. Hey,
Camping together, even if it's not live for obvious reasons.
east of Austin.
Starlink exists. Cell phone hotspot
Skype.
exists. I'm pretty sure.
Can we get an episode of y'all camping together? Would camping at Raptors on the Ranch count?
I think that would be cool.
I think that'd be cool.
I believe they had pitched an idea of us doing an episode out there
You know what I would
in the
want?
camp area.
What I would want to do? I would want. I don't know how feasible this is. I feel like we could engineer something, but I want to do a podcast in the middle of one of the tracks. In the middle. In like
We're underneath one of the jumps.
like
Truck just goes.
basically an open enough to where if something bad does
Sir, I'm gonna need to ask you to lower your voice.
2 squared.
Both double chins, so 4.
He said to the power of 2.
Actually busted out the map.
Oh.
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 Hey, called out. It's become a no
Oh man.
Hey yo.
Oh, who turned friendly fire on, dog? This is what I want to know.
Would you
Okay,
say check friendly fire?
hold on. I'm gonna hold the mic like this for the rest of the episodes. Y'all can't see both of my double chins.
Chin.
Is Noah going blurry or is that my eyesight?
That's your eyesight, dog.
Focus, dog.
Oh,
That's your tears in your eyes from laughing so hard.
Stop gas.
Hey, both of y'all are laughing a little too hard, okay? It's just because I don't have a beard,
Look here,
man.
Quachin.
If I had a beard, you wouldn't be able to see him. Anyways,
Get a fake beard for next episode.
so it goes down
So okay, in a part where it's flat enough to where no one's gonna hit us, right?
So like the center of the track where there's nothing.
why would we
there's-
be on the track when people are racing on it?
That's the thing. While we're doing the podcast, you'd see the trucks go through.
He's
That's
talking.
dangerous.
Hold on. He's talking about like sitting right in front of it, like an ESPN.
No, somewhere where like no one's gonna like not over a jump. but
So how about the little area where we sit normally?
Hold on. I just want to.
No, I want to be in the track.
I might be throwing him under the bus, but I just want to say I have a video that Alina took that she's holding in the passenger seat, and if you go frame by frame, you see where Krillin's standing, and that man has the will of steel because he was on the track. You can see him.
like an episode of Jackass.
It is actually.
But no, I think it would be cool to do a like on the empty track that no one uses, to do a podcast there on the outside. The only thing is
cool.
running cable. What we could do is record.
Wi-Fi.
We can record that one.
How about
We could also have a generator that's further away from us than just extension cords.
Harbor Freight for the win? Let's go.
Sponsored by Northern Tools.
Sponsor us.
But yeah, no, I think like with a couple 100 feet of extension cord, we can do it.
How about we just sit in the bed of the truck?
You have a power port on the bed, right?
In the back seat, yeah.
Sure. Okay, bet. We can do that. Those lights can be powered by batteries, so I can just buy batteries for them.
Batteries.
Depending on the time of day, we would either need those lights a lot more. No, I have an idea. I can say this out loud. I told him because I was angry at you, Sal.
Why were you angry at me? What
Because you said I had a bad idea. So I made it good. We were at port, right? And we were taking pictures. But there was not a lot of lighting, right? And I told Sal, what if we use your lights for studio monitoring, or no, studio lights, right? He said that was a bad idea, and I understand why, because it's very intense and it was going to create a lot of hot spots.
I'm sorry, but I just want to cut in real quick and say that we currently have 21 viewers, which is the highest we've been. Continue your rant, sorry.
And it's just arguing.
So I've thought about this and how to do it. If we were to create a frame that can be above the tallest light in your truck, diffuse it.
You know how big that frame would have to be?
It's not going to be that big.
Listen,
it's like 6 foot by
I just want to put it
5
out
foot.
there. He still thinks it's a bad idea.
If we make a frame and put a bed sheet
Break 'em,
over
John.
the frame,
Or we could just use actual lights.
that's no, because if you think about it, these lights were expensive for our budget.
What was our budget? We didn't have one.
We
That
had
battery right there? You see that battery that's on the monitor?
yes.
That can power that.
Yes, but this is.
Wow,
But
I scared
we
people
would,
off. I
we
know,
would
Joey.
have like 6.
It's back down to 15.
We would have like 6 people. Would have to light with 2 lights.
Yeah.
We could literally just diffuse the truck light.
Oh my god.
Because it's a bed sheet and 2x4s.
It's because DT Mavs. It's because you pointed out my 4 chins. That's why.
But no.
Okay, maybe the light bar, maybe the 3 light bars, that would work.
In all seriousness though, if we did diffuse your lights and Noah's lights, that would be perfect. We would just have them at each angle, and we can light up the whole
Both
thing.
trucks running. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, we would have to have them running.
I just want to let y'all know, but this is what happens.
When
These guys carry the team, and I'm just here. So I just show up on a Saturday.
that's what
and
I'm
we
saying,
talk.
Leo. We get a proper light with a grid refuser. But yeah, we'd have to. Sorry,
Hey, you good?
we'd have to get something to not kill the batteries.
We are just about at the end of this episode. I think it went by very, very fast. To take 2 episodes, to postpone 2 weekends, and to come back and just hit it hard and actually have fun and not where like we have to try again. If that what do you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Get back to the grind.
Yeah, like there's times where you got to get comfortable again and you got to get back into it. But I think for us to have taken the amount of time off that we did and to just come back and just completely lay into it.
People missed us. I was getting texts like they thought Raptorstrike was done.
Yeah, that was my fault with the that was my fault with the clickbait story. But I've had a lot of fun this episode, and like I said, be cool, stay humble. That's our big thing that we're pushing. And for us to just do chairs and holding the mics is a really big callback to where we started. And I think it was one of those unintentional things that came to light in the middle of the podcast.
Seriously, I remember one of the first interactions I had with Leo. Someone said something, it's like, seriously, no one's gonna say it. No one's gonna say it.
That's what she said.
But yes, I think on that note, so do you have anything?
I like your light idea.
But I hear a butt coming. I hear a butt coming. I've known this
It's a
man
good idea,
for almost 10
but
years.
we would need to add additional batteries to the truck.
There it is. Additional battery to the truck. What?
To make it run like
Can
fast
we
enough
wire
without-
it straight into a battery? Not into a into the truck battery, but into a battery.
Yes, but I'd rather not have to undo the wires going to my light bar.
Let's put a pin in that. I think we have to figure it out.
No.
Maybe I don't know if our Raptors and the Raptors and Rifles have lighting somewhere. They might.
Yeah,
Or-
it's called 30 Other Raptors.
Or we bring. Well, look, think about it. Right here. 2 Raptors at a time. Boom. The trucks die. Pull them out. Put 2 more in. Jump the previous 2 trucks. Wait till those die. Boom. You're in. Boom.
That means we gotta have people that are willing to let us.
It's only 2 hours.
I feel like Brody would be down. Brody
Brody and Ryan.
Brody and Ryan. Think about it. We have
And,
the 2 trucks. We have y'all 2 trucks. We
and Kevin.
constantly go back and forth. We can make, and Kevin, we can make this. Kevin, you'll be the drum truck. We go back and forth.
You can use a white Raptorstrike shirt to cover it. Like this one, the one that has a Texas flag on the back.
We could, but would that still create a hotspot because of how close the diffuser is?
We would have to. So let's
There's the
space.
pin. Oh, they saw me do the mic drop.
So if we space the diffuser further in front of the light, because it's a massive light in that case, you have a giant area of light that's being created. So put the diffuser way out there, closer to where you are, and then that would work a bit better.
Then we would have to deal with sound. We'll think about it. But how is that idea for pictures though? Because if we had a quick
It's too blue.
diffuser, well, no, we would use a different color sheet,
So like a yellow sheet.
like a yellow or like an orange sheet. No, don't look at me like that. So we would have something quick pop up for pictures, so we can have light wherever we go.
I think there are better solutions
that's the cheapest solution.
because we already have the light.
We already have the lights. Because I mean, we're
you could
spending
use the top of the canopy.
could use the top of the
The
canopy.
top of the canopy is reflective.
Not all of them.
The ones
True.
we have.
If you
But the
buy
ones
if
we
you buy
are.
a cheap one. The
Let's
cheap
go
ones
buy-
are the ones that
The
are
cheap
you
ones
see
are also
through.
blue.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Enough about the light stuff.
Anyways, we got 3 minutes left. We got 3 minutes left. Again, our closing out screen
2 minutes.
is also custom for this event and this episode. For everybody, y'all got anything else?
No.
Anything else?
Negative.
Negative? Cool. Give me thumbs up. All right, all hands in. You really had to stretch. Get your hand. Anyways. Alrighty. So, to everyone that tuned in, we appreciate everybody that stayed. As I say always, for these last 2 hours, you could have been doing anything on this planet and you decided to spend it with us, and we really appreciate that. For all the new
Thank you.
viewers, if you can like and subscribe, share the content if you laughed at least once, or even heavily exhaled some air
your
out of your
nose.
nose. Yeah, like that. We really appreciate everybody's time and support. I sounded like Porky Pig. Do you hear that? I started stuttering. Anyways, for Alamo HeroCon, it is a free event tomorrow. They're also having they're continuing the event tomorrow. Peter will be out there with some of the cars for the car show. Peter is with No Gates Itasha. You never until next time.
I did finish the story with my uncle.
You never finished it. You still never
we never
finished it.
Oh, we just put it on fire and it started the wood. That's it.
Anyways,
I talk pretty fast.
for Alamo HeroCon, we really appreciate their support. We're hoping that we can do more events with them and bigger events, hopefully not in shirts, not at the Civic Center. But for CV Fabrication, again, if you order anything through their website, use promo code Raptorstrike, and that'll give you 5% off your order.
Also use the link on our website, raptorstrike.net.
And you can find all of those links on raptorstrike.net. If you're looking for a wrap cut by Jaws, they're the ones that did the wrap on Sal's Mustang, on the roof of his Mustang, and the entire Raptor. They did a great job. Reach out to them for anything that you need. And last but not least, of course, we have Ogave's Jewelry. They're not last. Excuse me. We have Ogave's Jewelry, which I would like to go have breakfast tomorrow morning and go visit them, show them some pictures, videos of everything that's been going on. But I used to go visit them almost every weekend, and just with everything going on, I haven't been able to do that. But I always enjoy our time together. Just sit down and talk, and maybe even buy some jewelry if I'm there. But for anybody that's looking for something for wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever
Fair.
in between, fair. Anyway,
I think on that note, let's Send it
Agave's
in the
Jewelry is
episode.
really
wrap
is
it
a
up.
place to be. I'm trying to wrap it up, sir. Give me
Hey,
a
don't
minute.
be silly.
Give me a minute. Last but not least, the introduction to our new partners, which is Raptors and Rifles. Great organization. We thoroughly enjoy every one of their events. And of course, the events that we haven't attended look absolutely fun. And I'm hoping to do more with them. Great people. Check out their website. If you are in the position to, please make some donations. That's how they continue on with their support of veterans and first responders. In the end, we thank everyone, and we truly, truly appreciate their support. Always remember, be cool and stay humble. We will see you guys next week. Later.
Himble.